What really happened behind the scenes when former President Rodrigo Duterte was allegedly handed over to the International Criminal Court? And who made that call? Was it really President Bongbong Marcos? Welcome to AngKampanero, Tinig ng Katotohanan, Tunog ng Kasaysayan. Today, we are diving deep into the latest political storm shaking the Philippines, the impeachment complaint filed against President Marcos and the swirling power dynamics behind it. The Duterte Youth Party list filed the complaint accusing President Marcos of betrayal. The reason? They believe he played a direct role in the quiet but explosive transfer of former President Duterte to the ICC, a move that allegedly bypassed not just proper protocol but also loyalty. But let's break it down. In the Philippines, impeachment isn't something you can just throw at a president. There's a process. First, a sitting member of the House of Representatives must endorse the complaint. Then, the House determines if it has proper form and substance. If at least 1/3 of the House supports it, only then does it go to the Senate for a full-blown trial. So what happened this time? Despite the noise, the complaint never took off. It was missing a crucial step, the endorsement from any sitting lawmaker. Without that, it was dead in the water. But the real story is in the details. Vice President Sara Duterte made headlines after speaking out last Thursday. In a surprisingly candid statement, she said it was President Bongbong Marcos who made the decision to have her father arrested and handed over to the ICC. According to her, Marcos committed 3 betrayals. First, against an ally who helped him rise to power. Second, against the unity they promised to uphold. And third, against the people who believed in that alliance. She didn't mince words. She said her father's arrest wasn't a legal inevitability. It was a political decision. Then came Senator Imee Marcos, yes, the president's own sister, who held a Senate hearing on the issue. Her committee's findings raised several red flags about the way Duterte was transferred. The hearing questioned the legal basis for the arrest, highlighted the lack of transparency, and pointed to possible external pressure. Imee's tone suggested not just concern, but possibly disagreement with her own brother's decisions. So what are we looking at here? Some say this is justice finally catching up. Others say it's a power struggle, plain and simple. The Duterte-Marcos alliance, once a symbol of political unity, now seems to be cracking in public view. The impeachment complaint may have failed procedurally, but symbolically it lit a fuse. And here's the bigger question. Are we witnessing a shift in political alliances ahead of 2025 and 2028? Is this the early sign of 2 dynasties at war? As citizens, we need to stay informed, not just with the headlines, but with what's really happening underneath. Politics isn't just drama. It shapes policy, justice, and our country's direction. So what do you think? Was the arrest a rightful step for justice, or a calculated move in a brewing political rivalry? Let us know in the comments. And if this kind of investigative, no-nonsense reporting matters to you, support us by liking, sharing, and subscribing to AngKampanero, Tinig ng Katotohanan, Tunog ng Kasaysayan. We'll keep asking the hard questions because the truth doesn't speak unless someone asks for it. Until next time, stay critical, stay curious, and stay with us.